Society Hill, South Carolina. My name is Ryder Sigety, and I'm a three-time national GNCC champion, and I'm part of the Yamaha AmPro off-road factory support team. And right here you see I cut off my friend Austin a little bit coming into this turn, and I didn't mean to. I just wanted to clarify that. I really didn't even know he was there. But do you guys like this back camera angle view? This is definitely new. I don't think a lot of people have this. I thought it looked really good. Also today here with me I have my dad, Mike Sigety. Dad, say hello.
Hello, I'm Mike. Everyone calls me Ryder's dad.
So I'm kind of gonna do a little bit of a playback or a playthrough. So I don't know what that means, but we're gonna have a little bit of the backwards footage and we're gonna have a little bit of the forward footage. So tell us if you like it down below. And here is some of the forward footage. If you look, coming into this first turn, the rider in the red and blue, he didn't do anything wrong. He just went straight when I was about to turn. And so I had to start going straight so I didn't run into him, and a lot of people got around me. So now I'm in 6th, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe 5th. Now I'm in 6th. Yeah, I'm in 6th, sorry.
This is a pretty high-speed straightaway coming up soon with the fence line there. And the terrain here is like very mixed. Part of it is like a hard packed concrete with divots, and other of it is like soft sugar sand. So choosing the right tire and being prepared for what your bike's going to do was very mixed at this event, that's for sure.
So one bad thing about the dual camera angle is we're running like hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of cameras, one tumble and it's gone. And this is a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of editing, a lot of money, but I do really like the video. So one day when I'm even older than I am right now, I'll say, hope you guys enjoy it too.
So if you look in the top right corner, you'll see that I have a little position. So right now I'm in 6th, it says 6th, and then I make the pass right there and I move into 5th. So every time I make a position up or down, I'll put that there just to let you know what's happening.
So one interesting tidbit about the Coker is 3 years ago we were down in South Carolina when COVID started, and we raced the Mid-East, and Ryder had a really good battle with the person who was leading, the kid, who was leading the GNCC 65cc class, and Ryder won that battle at the Mid-East, and we said, hey, let's go over to the GNCC next week, and we were just living in the motorhome for like months at a time, and we came here, and this was your first GNCC on a Yamaha YZ85, and how'd it go for you, Ryder?
This was the start of a really good season. I won my class, and there's a couple more wins after that too. It was really great.
Actually, at the end of that season, which you did win the 65 title, which was your first title, Yamaha told us that you are the first person in Yamaha history to win a national title on their all-new YZ65 model. So that was a pretty cool thing. So this event has some definite memories for us, and this type of racing with this many people on this type of course, that was an all-new experience too.
So you saw right there, 5th place, or I guess 4th place, went a little bit far outside, and I just took advantage of it, and I made the pass for 4th. And right here, you see on this long straightaway, with my stock YZ85 with a bottom end pipe, not even like a top end FMF pipe, I make the pass on a KTM on a really fast, hard straightaway. And you see we get a little back shot of him. So I make the pass, and now I'm in 3rd.
Your bike definitely makes good power for a stock motor, but I think what happened in that turn is you didn't outmotor him, you outbraked him.
Yeah, most likely. Right here, I don't know if you just saw, but I was adjusting my works connection clutch lever, and it's really easy to adjust that, especially when I'm in the finish there, so I could have the best feel possible.
So is this still on the first lap? I think it is.
We just went through the finish, so now we're on to the second lap.
But wasn't the first lap like a really short, like a 3-minute lap?
Yeah, it was. The start only had like 3 minutes until the finish, and technically now we're still kind of on the first lap. So right here, I come around the outside, and I pass 3rd place and I pass 2nd and move my way up into 2nd.
So another weird thing about Coker is this is your 4th time here, How many times out of the 4 times have you been sick on race day?
I think every single time I've been sick. I've been here 3 times, and each time I was not feeling it. Or no, 4 times. You're right. And I pretty much have never felt good, besides one time.
Yeah, if you make it to the end of the video and you hear the podium speech, you hear he sounds like a totally nasal, stuffed up kid. And I don't know if it affected your racing, but this was the first time in your 10 years of racing that you ever asked for more water than your Camelback when riding. So I thought that was unusual.
So right here you see I make the pass from second into first, passing Hunter Carey, I'm pretty sure. And now it's just my job to try to run away with it to make sure that nobody else can catch up.
So coming up, there's going to be a really long battle with a very good family friend of ours, Colby Goodman. He's on a KX112, and these guys go back and forth, and it's really, really exciting to watch with the reverse camera. So stay tuned. You're going to want to see that. There's more like a little bit of a mix, but we kind of switch it over soon to the rear camera view. Curious to know. I know Ryder asked this, but I'm also curious to know what you think of the rear camera view compared to the front camera view.
So this track was actually really short compared to, or I felt it was really short compared to most of the other GNCC tracks. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, but we'll get back to that. And there was a ton of lappers, like you can see right here. I mean, I felt like the whole track you were just trying to get around lappers because of how short the track was. You just kept going, you kept seeing them over and over again. But please like and subscribe, like I said, because with this backwards camera too now, it's like double time editing, and it's a lot of editing. It's a lot to do.
Actually, a couple days before this race, we were at the Club MX facility, and so many cool people there. Such a cool facility. Zach Osborne came by and was hanging out. Jason Wygant was hanging out. Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah, so let's take a look at that again. So I come down the straightaway. I go to pull my tear off. I like barely get my hand back on the bar. I don't know what was going on there. But I'm on this bridge now, and you can see there's 3 options. And the middle one is the only one that has like a big divot in it. I don't have enough time to get around it, so I just kind of brace for impact. Thankfully, I didn't fall, but I definitely got kicked there. Just like my dad said, you saw him there holding the clipboard. He said a lot of other people you saw get kicked there too, right?
Yeah, actually, I think some people actually crashed. I didn't see that, but I heard about it, and it was pretty high-speed crash there. That's a scary little section.
So right here is Colby Goodman, who my dad was talking about, and I get around him on the inside of on the inside line there, and now he sticks with me for a long time. And we go back and forth even a little bit. And if you guys stay tuned, you're going to see a lot of backwards footage of him. I think it's really cool because you don't get to see that a lot.
Yeah, and when you say you got around him, I'm almost positive he knew it was you and he pulled over to let you go. But then you guys stuck together. It was really exciting.
Yeah, that's correct. Sorry.
So we've been racing with the Goodmans for years, and they're really good people, really clean racers, and they're always very respectful of Ryder and this kid of each other. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, there Colby got past me again. This was one of the times that he got past me, and
he's got that 112, right?
Oh yeah, that might have helped a little bit. Right there is our crazy vehicle of the week, we're going to call it. So each time we go to a GNCC or a race, we're going to try to put one vehicle in the race that, in the video that looked pretty cool. And that was like a bus that was meant for holding quads on the back, and it had a window air conditioner. It was pretty cool. So here I take a outside line around Colby. I'm not sure what happened here, if he let me go or if he was having trouble getting around those lappers. But I get him back, and now we're going to see some more footage of him, I think, soon.
So we'll just talk a moment about the results. Ryder ended up moving to first place and winning the race and getting 10th overall, which is definitely not your worst overall finish, definitely not your best overall finish, but it was still pretty good. And now we're in a really good position with the points, and you're on your way to the championship.
Yeah, definitely. So this section right here, ooh, that kid was far from his bike. I really loved this section. I don't know what it was. I just felt like I could go so fast with these berms that were like perfect. I don't know, it felt like home to me. I just had so much fun on this section.
So every now and then we get questions, what's the best GNCC to do? And I guess it all depends on what type of course you like, but This was a really good course, and as you can see, it's not dusty, it wasn't really muddy, it was good traction, but the facility there is amazing. There's like 5 lakes, zip lines, stock lakes, fishing, lots to do. Oh, here's the water.
Yeah, here you see me right here taking a bottle of water, and this was the first time, like my dad said earlier, I've ever taken a water bottle, so it was a little stressful, but we made it work pretty good. And there you see I dropped the water bottle.
And that's pretty much what everyone does. Here we're getting into the backwards view like we were talking about. That's a cool view.
Yeah, you can see like the roofs coming from my tire and stuff. I think it's really cool. I would have put more in, but we have to mess with the angle a little bit because a lot of it was up in the sky, but I tried the best I could to get the best footage in here for you guys.
Yeah, and if you don't run a GoPro on your kid or even yourself, I think it's a great idea. I mean, you could just come back and like be like Monday football, watch the plays, but also like sometimes you get some stuff on camera that you really want to have, because sometimes there's some really good stuff, and unfortunately sometimes there's really bad stuff. And even last year, we got some stuff on camera where another kid did something against the rules. He rode too aggressively and rode out of control and crashed into Ryder, and the GNCCs were very honorable about it, and they not only penalized him a spot, but they put him on probation. And so sometimes, you know, having the camera can really help in a good way and sometimes a bad way. And just to clarify, it wasn't our camera that got the other person penalized. In fact, it was someone else's video that did that. But we do have on video actually of a overall leader going under the ribbon and cutting a piece of the course. But I do think that was unintentional, and we never protested it or showed. But intentional stuff that's against the rules, yeah, that's not the way kids should play. Another interesting tidbit is that the overall adult winner for the race was Grant Baylor, winning not only his first race this year, but that was a little bit of a tight one there. But we know that was an accident. Like, Colby's a great kid. So Grant Baylor won his first GNCC this year, coming from behind no less. And the funny part is he was on the GNCC shirt this week, and Craig DeLong won 2 races ago, his first GNCC, and guess what? He was on the shirt that week. So now all the pros are going to want to be on the GNCC shirts, they're saying.
There's going to be I roosted Colby a lot coming up soon, but I feel bad about that coming in this next corner. But I guess I don't teach him for following so close to me.
So there's the roost, by the way. Each video we're going to do a little sponsor shout out with a discount code. So this time we're going to talk about DT1 filters, and they have a website, mxfilters.com. And one reason we really like the DT1 filters is they have the rubber sealing ring. So where your air filter cage touches the filter and touches your air box, it's a rubber neoprene ring. So you don't need grease, and it seals really well. And here's our 40% discount code. So when you go there, you can use that. Where is the code? I can't read it. So the code is FAST, F-A-S-T, foam, F-O-A-M, all lowercase. And I screw things up all the time, so if for some reason that doesn't work, just put a note in the comments here, and I'll get it straightened out. But we're really happy with them. We've been using them for almost 20 years, and the filters have been awesome.
So we're rounding the end of the video before the podium speech, and I just wanted to say any comments, good or bad, any suggestions, would be really nice in the comments. So thank you if you put any.
Yeah, we can, we're definitely open to a constructive criticism or any suggestions on what you'd like to see in another video or our next video. We're also going to produce some how-to videos shortly, so stay tuned. Please not only like, but hit that little subscribe button. You'll be notified next time we produce a video. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a good time on your dirt bike.
See you guys.
Ryder Sigety, the man to beat. Ryder, what's it like being back in the center of the podium?
I mean, it definitely feels good. I like being up here, but I didn't feel too well this race. I was sick. Every time I come here, I get sick, which kind of sucks because I can't swim. But I had a really good time. The bike was running great. I didn't really make many mistakes, and I just pulled it off, I guess.
Hey, man, to be under the weather and to still be able to grab a win, that's a good day for sure. I want to let you get back, get rested. Who do you want to thank?
I want to give a big thanks to AmPro Yamaha. The bike was running great, and I just felt really good with the bike today. Moose Racing, Recluse, FMF, Cormoto, Scott, BP, Cycro, Wheelworks, Factory Connection, EBC, Kenda, Moto C, Maxima, Regina, Micah, and my mom and dad.
Great job, Ryder. Congratulations on the win. One more time, your 85 big wheel podium.
Yeah!
However, we must